And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Beal. Shakes him. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton outside. Fires it. No luck on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Morris on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Morris passes to Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Second chance effort. And then Turner with the dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia. Great size for a wing Grant.
Yeah, B.A. You combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Morris against Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Porzingis for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kuzma outside. The kick out to Morris. Fires for 3. And another miss by Washington. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Outside heel. Smith outside. Here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
And here's Morris. Pass to Beal. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Back to Morris. And rejected.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Indiana leading. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Washington now. Morris with it. Turner covering to the inside. Here's Avdia. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards. Failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Takes a three. And they recover it. Halliburton with the ball. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. Over Porzingis. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Out to Beal. Fires the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
3-pointer, Halliburton. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards going the other way now. Kuzma finds Morris. Back to Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the Wizards on the break. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hield. Oh! Incredible! And that one is hammered home.
Well, Mr. Hield deciding to show you he's got a little athletic ability. How about that finish?
They kick it out to Porzingis. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know the health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Back to Kuzma. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Kuzma outside. Back to Avdia. He puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Avdia's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Hield from outside. Rebound by the Wizards.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Beal. This one for three. Washington gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Take it away. Right side heel to the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. Turner covering. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got 8 points. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lifted team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Gets stolen by Hield. And here's the fast break. Halliburton's got an open look. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Give him 8.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Outside Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Kuzma outside. 4 on the clock. And the shot goes in. Kuzma's got his second basket on the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Nembhard. 17 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
5 ticks left in the first half. For 3. And Tyrese Halliburton with a 3. And now just a 2-point Washington lead.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
And the first half comes to an end.
For the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
And I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. McConnell against Wright. Down low. This for the tie. Here's Batase. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Duarte. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Kispert. Hachimura in the post. Barton outside. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. He can't get it to go. To the paint. There's the double with Wright. Pass to Taylor for the lead. Hachimura with a rebound. And for Washington, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Gafford. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For Indiana,
And that one falls for McConnell. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Pacers shooting about 43% in this one.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Pass to Matherin. Out to the right wing. McConnell outside. There's the drive. Here's Taylor. The Pacers again can't hit. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat of the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Stolen by Gafford. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McConnell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line, for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. McConnell against Wright, and here's Kispert from the arc. That one doesn't drop, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Taylor, there's the drive, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
At the line, for the Pacers.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Duarte. For the lead. Gafford grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Barton, the pass to Gafford. Back to Barton. Here's Kispert. Blocked. And they get it back. And the dunk by Gafford. Here's McConnell. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Matherin. Inside. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Kispert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barton, the pass to Gafford. Pacers with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Taylor. That one's good. This game is all even.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right outside. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. It's Duarte on the wing. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And We have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Good on both. Morris against Halliburton. Morris passes to Porzingis. And too long on the shot. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pacers out in front, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's 5 for the Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hield passes to Smith. Fades away. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside Hield. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Halliburton. And finally, they hit one. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Outside Porzingis. Shoots over Turner. Porzingis misses. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Halliburton pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Miles Turner showing off a little bit of athletic ability. No doubt on that one.
And Washington shooting only 36% so far in this game. Morris for 3. The Pacers pull it in. All alone. Another one falls for Indiana.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Hey, these fans love him so much. And when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Turner passes to Hield. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I loved is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Beal's shot is off.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Buries it from 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Morris for 3. And Another miss by Washington.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Indiana has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And here's Turner from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Smith finds Turner. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Morris outside. A shot to stop the drought. Sinks the tray.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's Avdia on the wing. Oh, he tries a three. Rebounded by Halliburton. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From downtown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Nembhard. Tried to tip it in, couldn't get it. Misses there. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. You can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Brunson scanning the floor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Halliburton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Randall passes to Reddish. Back to Randall. Launches a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And helping the team space the floor there, Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Hield the pass to Nembhard. Inside. Shots good by Turner.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around good is.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. They kick out to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Hield's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Indiana. And here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. Reddish finds Barrett. Back to Reddish. Takes it inside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barrett. Over Hield. They get it back. Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New York. Halliburton passes to Hield. It's stolen by Barrett. To the paint. Smith against Robinson. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Halliburton against Brunson. Hield the pass to Nembhard. And he drives in. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle, right wing. Brunson finds Randall. Halliburton against Brunson. Three-pointer, Randall. The shot that time, not on target. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Halliburton passes to Smith, and Smith with the stop.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Barrett. No good with the layup. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Pacers up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Halliburton against Brunson. Fires from 14. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Shot clock at 5. Barrett wide open, he fires. A miss that time, would have put him up.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The shot's good.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And Randall throws it down.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. For 3, Smith. Clock at 6. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Halliburton. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks with the lead. Robinson kicks to Brunson. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Brunson. There's the pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. Randall with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Smith on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Nemhard. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Smith, the pass to Heel. Outside for Halliburton. And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Halliburton with the steal. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Out to Smith. Halliburton on the wing. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Barrett. There's the drive. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. They've got Taylor, and it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Quickly kicks to Toppin. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Kept alive, Hartenstein, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
And the defense to me looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for them. Get back into the flow here.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Rose kicks to Quickly. Outside Fournier. Dishes at the top of it. Now Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Saying you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on both. Here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Taylor. The shot off that time. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Quickly. And he goes in for the dunk.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
McConnell scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Fournier's shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell with it. Here's Bitadze, a second chance effort. Here's Duarte. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rose dishes to Toppin. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Duarte. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Fournier kicks to Toppin. Over Taylor, intercepted. Rose against McConnell for 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. .135 left to play here in the third. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Shoots from 14. New York again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Now, here's McConnell for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Pacers trail by 4. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
There's McConnell driving inside. Can't connect from short range.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For New York, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Toppin. It's checked in for Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Spins. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Quickly the pass to Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great effect. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Nemhard, the pass to Smith. For the three. Connects from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Brunson finds Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Outside Halliburton. Smith on the wing. Healed against Barrett. Pass to Turner. Clock at 4. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Lando kicks to Barrett. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Out to the right wing. Out to Barrett. Lets the three fly.
And we talk about Hield so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Memo. The offensive rebound.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Halliburton against Brunson. He kicks it to Reddish. And here's Bill.
25 timeouts. Andrew Nemhard. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. Out to Barrett. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. On the wing, Hield. Barrett covering. Hield will hit.
To cut deficits, you've got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
Here's Memo. Hangs on the trifecta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
That's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Here's Barrett. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett. They're taking over down the stretch.
And it's Halliburton missing. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Randall finds Reddish. Back to Randall. Randall is doubled. Barrett for three. The rebound by Turner. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Now Brunson. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So it's New York picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Beal with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 3. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by Reddish. Randall outside. Barrett against Beal. Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Count it. Good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Randall. After the basket by Washington. Kicks it out to Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Brunson, and he buries his first look.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Kuzma outside. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Reddish. Outside for Randall. Brunson passes to Barrett. Brunson finds Barrett. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Out to Beal. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Pass to Kuzma. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Now here's Barrett on the take. Avdia pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Brunson passes to Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Launches a three. Kept alive. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
How about Robinson showing us some creativity down there to get the score?
There's 53 seconds left in the first. It's Avdia on the wing. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Back to Randall. And Reddish, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Washington calls timeout.
When Johnson out of future, they're looking for the
Washington trailing. Morris outside. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Monte Morris. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
The Knicks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Randall finds Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Oh, sweet move. Great D that time from Porzingis. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Knicks up by 3, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Reddish. Pass to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington calls timeout. It's a shooters league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, where was the point where Bradley Beal decided, I'm driving in here, it doesn't matter what's in my think back in that 21 season. Finally, the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it's been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The 3, Barrett. And he gets it back. Randall finds Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's Barrett on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Beal with it. He's got 5. Pass to Avdia. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And stolen by Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Brunson defending. They get it back. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here he goes. Kuzma against Barrett. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Robinson passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
At the line for the Knicks.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. Very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Here's Reddish. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A nice, tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
It's Avdia on the wing. Beal against Reddish. Beal to pass to Kuzma. And the bucket is good. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Brunson passes to Barrett. 1:19 left in the first half. Reddish finds Barrett. Knocks down the triple. Barrett's got his second bucket on the night.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Now Morris into the lane. It's picked off. Outside Brunson. Randall inside, guarded by Morris. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Robinson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, that's awareness there from Randall. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
Morris against Brunson. On the wing, Kuzma from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Reddish. Off target from 3-point range. Brunson against Morris. And it's in there. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Tie game in Washington. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Obi Toppin out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And it's Wright missing. And the Knicks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Takes a 3. And Fournier with the basket on the assist by Toppin. Fournier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Wright against Rose. The kick out to Barton. Here's Gafford. Back to Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Quickly outside. On the wing, Fournier. Back to Quickly. The kick out to Fournier. Rose outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over right. Rose can't connect. Washington trailing. For the lead. And there's a nice layup by Wright. Wright's got his first basket.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. And here's Quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Nice D from Gafford. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And it's stolen by Rose. Toppin with it. Now Wright defending. Ooh, poked away. Toppin left side. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Hachimura outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
And Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
Right against Rose. Hartenstein in the post. Fournier for 3. They grab their own miss. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Wright. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's stolen by Rose. And now the Knicks on the break.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
And that one hits the back iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Rose. Count it. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
On the wing, Fournier. Hachimura against Toppin. 6 to shoot. Back to Fournier. Martin with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Hachimura.
New York foul. Isaiah Hartman.
For the Knicks.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks up by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Barrett, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer Beal. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the 3. On target from range. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Washington calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Reddish against Beal. To halt the run. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Reddish. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Back to Randall. Right side, Reddish. Randall outside. Pulls up. That shot, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Porzingis against Robinson. Porzingis in the post. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barrett passes to Reddish. Oh, rejected by Beal.
Well, Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Brunson from the arc. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. That's the way. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Brunson finds Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's an 8-point Knick lead.
Yeah, it's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Out to Beal. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's New York now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Reddish, here we go.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
There's the steal. Randall with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Jalen Brunson.
And no luck that time either. And the Wizards with possession here. Trailing by 10. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. That shot is off. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Reddish. And the three off target. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. For 3, Porzingis. He can't get that one to fall. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and...
Sports, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Buddy Hield. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard into the shooting guard position.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Porzingis can't hit. Now Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Fires from deep. Avdia with the rebound. Morris against Smith. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Cougs.
Outside, Beal. Offline with his three. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And here is Morris. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Inside, here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Here's Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Lets it go with the three. Wizards working now with a new shot clock. Out to Morris. Passes it to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morris against Halliburton. The pass to Nemo. Jacks up a three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton against Morris. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Avdia kicks to Morris to the paint. Kuzma outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 9 points. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Porzingis on the arc. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Beal with the steal. Here's Avdia. Finished off by Avdia.
Oh, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Hield outside. And then Hield with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Morris passes to Avdia. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. The shot misses. Now Washington takes it the other way. Unloads. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Nembhard. Out to Smith. Yes, that goes in. Smith's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Wizards trail by 9. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his 2nd season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
Inside, and stolen by Kuzma. Porzingis inside. A beautiful reverse layup. Porzingis has got his 1st basket of the night.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Smith on the wing. Put by Porzingis. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Smith. And it's 6 points for Miles Turner.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Pacers ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
1:41 left in the 2nd quarter. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Has to Beal. We've got 1:08 left in the 1st half, and he comes up with the deuce.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Morris looking over the floor. He kicks it to Avdia. Back to Morris for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference, shot game clock. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Morris with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Beal. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And they repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Passes it to Nemhard. And a strong finish with two hands.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Marked in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Kispert. A 3 off the mark. Doris, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Barton. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. With the drive, the pass towards A. Indiana again missing. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right inside. He's covered by McConnell. Pass to Hachimura.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Into the lane. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. McConnell against Wright. Now, here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Wright. Hachimura against Taylor. Wright, left side. Taylor up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 7. Right outside. Pass to Hachimura. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Up top, Gafford. To the wing. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Hachimura, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range. Sure, who'd agree with him?
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
1:58 left in the third. McConnell against Wright. Kicks to Kispert. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Here's Gafford. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Duarte. Indiana again missing. Wizards trail by 7. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. Comes up empty down low. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Taylor, terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's the pass to Kispert. No good from outside. Indiana leading by 9. To the inside. There's Bitadze. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
Defender all over.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And the second free throw, good. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For Indiana, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Traps in the tray.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Three-pointer, Martin. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Wizards foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Halliburton.
At the line for
What
the
we know
Pacers.
about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Beal. He can't get it to go. And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. No good with the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Here's the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards trail by 13. Beal gets a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beal's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards. The Pacers shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Smith. From deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Hield. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Morris. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah,
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great round.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Halliburton against Morris. Smith with a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Indiana leading by 12. Hield outside. Takes the three. Washington with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Smith's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Avdia. He tries for three. No good there. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kuzma passes to Morris. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Smith on the wing. Shoots over Avdia. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards trail by 14. Down low, Avdia, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Shot by Hill, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Shot to stop the run. And again, Washington no good. Pacers leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Tyrese Halliburton.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Porzingis comes with the double team. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Off target with his three. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Beal on the wing. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Kuzma outside. And a miss there on the triple. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Hield. From 18 feet away, and he hits the jumper. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Brunson against Halliburton. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Halliburton. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Outside for Randall. Outside Reddish. The floater. Deflected. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Hield. Lays it up and banks it in. Hield's got his second basket.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. With Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah. I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's Barrett. Reddish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
First team foul.
And he makes a first. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Smith. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Offensive board. Here's Turner. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. New York trailing. Outside Barrett. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Robinson. The shot misses. And Indiana will come the other way. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
That one's no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Smith passes to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Robinson with a steal. And here's the fast break. The kick out to Brunson. Out left to the wing. The 3, Randall drills it from deep.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Turner finds Halliburton. Smith outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Misses off the right iron. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Halliburton. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Brunson. Reddish on the wing. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now Brunson. Here's Reddish. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pacers out in front. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
For 3, Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Out to the wing. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Count that one. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside Brunson. Outside Robinson.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson on the drive. Outside Barrett. 5 to shoot. Hook loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Brunson against Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Pass to Randall. Outside Reddish. Out left to the wing. Randall inside. He's against Turner. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Halliburton goes. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Heel. Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Brunson against Halliburton. Randall inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Halliburton against Brunson. 4-3. Nembhard. Good.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Brunson. Robinson passes to Barrett. Back to Reddish. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 1. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Reddish. Up top Randall. Covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Randall, the pass to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Three seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton against Brunson. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Heel drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 6 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Goga Bitadze. TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Taylor in a power forward. Toppin outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Rose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Outside for McConnell. Three-pointer. Quickly with a rebound. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. McConnell with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Matherin. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Tipped. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Left side Fournier. Now here's quickly. Tightly guarded. Hartenstein. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Duarte's shot is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Rose outside. Right wing. Toppin passes to Fournier. Three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Fournier against McConnell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Rose against McConnell. Rose, the pass to Fournier. Quickly, right side. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Back to McConnell. And it's stolen by Rose. Now here's Quickly, guarded closely. They get it again. Toppin passes to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Quickly's got his first points in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Batase. There's the double team and Quickly. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Rose outside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knows how to run the team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
It's Duarte on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. McConnell outside. Pass to Batase. Yes! And it's McConnell with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, the team player also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Halliburton against Rose. Deflects the pass. Pass to Fournier, and here's Toppin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That gives them the lead. Toppin's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid in recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Hield. The Knicks pull it in. Quickly, left side. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Halliburton for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 14 points.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, a small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Unable to knock them all down, but still puts them up by 1.
Outside Barrett. No good from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Smith. His first shot attempt. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this tournament.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Halliburton misses. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. Left side Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brunson against Halliburton. He gets it in there. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Allie, thank you. Hield on the wing. Clock at 6. Nembhard. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way now. Reddish on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Reddish passes to Randall. Outside Reddish. Outside for Randall. Gets stolen by Hield. And here's Halliburton. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 19 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Rose has checked in for Brunson. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. It's both from the stripe.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Halliburton against Rose. To the wing, right side. Back to Halliburton. From deep. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the wing on the left. Randall on the screen. Back to Rose. They tie it up. Randall pass to Reddish. Now Robinson. Turner covers. Count it!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Smith fires from deep. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They're in the driver's seat now. You just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 3. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Rose outside. Pass to Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Here's Halliburton.
Count it! Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Spot. And for New York, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma outside. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Reddish the pass to Randall. Reddish kicks to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Clock is at 3. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Wizards. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Now, Brunson, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Beal. The feed to Avdia. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Feeds it to Reddish. Crafty move. Robinson kicks to Randle. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We have a chance to talk with head coach Wes Unseld Jr.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. The shot's good from Brunson.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Wizards trail by 6. Morris outside. Now the pass to Porzingis. Morris outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for New York. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. There at the pass to Reddish. Second chance shot. Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look. And the three off target. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Porzingis with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on the NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. Now, Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Barrett. Kuzma against Randle. Here's Robinson. That shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Wizards trail by 5. Avdia the pass to Kuzma. Tries again. And Avdia with the lay-in. Avdia's got his second bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kuzma against Randle. Shoots. And he can't bank that one in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
That's a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. New York leading by 3. Here's Barrett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. So the wing on the left. Now here's Reddish. Off target from three-point range. Morris outside. It's stolen by Reddish. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Randall outside. Tries from 16. Stolen by Avdia. Morris with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Porzingis looking it over. Out to Morris. Here's Beal. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New York again turning it over.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings the physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Outside Beal. That's to Porzingis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Kept alive by Washington. They double-team Beal. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. And he hits it to tie the game up. Avdia's got his third basket of the night right there. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
It's Kuzma penetrating. It's stolen by Randall. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Avdia. And again, Washington with the triple.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. He feeds it to Robinson. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barrett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Beal with it. No points in the game yet for him. The 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Some nice passing by New York here to the left wing. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris against Brunson. Out left of the wing. Randall kicks to Reddish. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Beal deciding where to go with it. The pass to Morris. Outside for Beal. Here he goes. And finished off by Beal.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brunson the pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Morris into the lane. Porzingis. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brunson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break.
Wizards 18.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Deni Avdija.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Evan Fournier. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Rose kicks to Toppin. It's Fournier on the wing. Defending. Fournier's shot is off. The Wizards with the lead. An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, especially from the three-point line.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Right against Rose. Kispert kicks to right. Puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way. Toppin passes to Quickly. Barton against Rose. Dishes it to Fournier. For the lead. Pass to Quickly. Back to Toppin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right against Rose. And Wright kicks to Gafford. Passes to Kispert. And stolen by Fournier. And now the Knicks on the break. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Wright. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of lead isn't going to get it.
And right, here we go. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that, where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Barton, no luck. New York trailing. Outside Fournier. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
24-23.
Rose against Wright. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kispert wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Quickly. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. right, the pass to Kispert. Makes it off the glass. Kispert's got his first bucket of the night. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
On the wing quickly. Fournier pass to Quickly. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Hachimura. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now it's a 3-point Wizards lead. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Quickly. Toppin finds Quickly. The pass to Hartenstein. Drops in the layup for 2.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here's Kispert. Quickly covering. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. Here's Hachimura. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
That's a good read by Toppin, just being in the right spot, playing solid D.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Wizards. And a big round of applause. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Reddish. He dishes it to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Back to Randall. Beal with the steal. The pass to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Morris drops them both. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson scanning the floor. Barrett kicks to Brunson. There's the feed to Robinson. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuzma, right side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Here's Brunson. The dish to Robinson. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stands for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. But you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Denny Avdia.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To end the run, out to Barrett. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. New York, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
For 3, Barrett drains it from beyond the arc.
Some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Wizards.
Brunson finds Reddish. The finish, and Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Washington leading now by 9. 31. Pass to Beal. Out to Morris. Beal against Robinson. Outside Beal. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Beal. New York, they're working against the clock now. And here's Brunson. Randall kicks to Barrett. Feeds to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
At the elbow, it's Avdia. Here's Barrett outside for Robinson. Kuzma against Randall. That one, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Washington.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Kyle Kuzma.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson kicks to Reddish. He feeds it to Barrett. Stolen by Avdia. Kuzma left side. And Kuzma slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Julius Randle.
No good on the free throw.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.